Good evening. It was sunny on most of Britain's beaches today, but that sunshine, due to the high pressure, will harder to find, I think, over the weekend, though there will be some around. The high pressure is beginning to drift away to the continent. We've got a showery band coming into the northwest still, and this low pressure area down towards the southwest has already during today been throwing some rather high and patchy looking cloud up from that direction across much of the country now. And most of it is fairly insubstantial, just high cloud around, and for most of England and Wales, parts of southern Scotland too. Fairly fine night ahead, a little misty by morning in places. The cloud perhaps just thick enough in some of these southwestern areas to give the odd spot of rain by morning, and we will still see some showers in northern and western Scotland and across Northern Ireland too. The wind's dying down here, but for most areas, although chilly in places.
Well, I'm sure
If Diana has grown more tolerant,
Why does he sound like a Hoover in a toilet bowl?
Harvey has grown more charming,
Hello, Tom. So glad you're not dead.
and Geoffrey is maturing rapidly.
Do you think it's a bit silly to name a teddy after a station you were once sick in?
Still waiting for God and growing old disgracefully. A new series begins Thursday, the 8th of September on BBC One.
BBC Two's running a little later than scheduled this evening, which means that the killer whales will now be in action in the natural world in 10 minutes.
We have a new series of the Generation Game on the horizon.
And with all these sailors, who needs ratings? Remember June?
Will you let the ass bite you on the bosom?
Which one?
Remember Roy and the Hudlines team?
So you back on!
Remember this?
Give us that weird expression.
You're not painting a wall!
It's nice to see you again.
To see you again.
Now on BBC One, if you can't wait until the autumn for the return of Noel's house party, here are some of the highlights from the past series.